Hi, Becca Schugert here, and today we are talking about rest and digest and why it is so critical to your health. Now, if you've been in any sort of a natural or holistic wellness space, you have probably heard the term fight or flight before. What is the opposite of that, though? We don't hear a lot of conversation around that. So today we're going to break down why we need to activate our rest and digest system and what that's going to mean for our health. Okay, so grab a pen, paper, and take some notes. Now, let's start by talking about the autonomic nervous system, or the ANS. ANS is actually controlled by your subconscious mind, and it regulates your body's functions. For example, there is blood pumping around your body and flowing through your body, but you are not consciously directing that flow. And the ANS is actually split into three different divisions. You have your sympathetic nervous system, or your SNS, you have the parasympathetic nervous system, the PNS, and you have the enteric nervous system, ENS. For our purposes today, we're only going to focus on the first two. Now, the sympathetic nervous system is also called fight or flight, and this system is activated when we are faced with a stressful situation or when a situation we perceive to be threatening is happening. And that's really key here, is that what you perceive actually becomes your reality. So what you consider threatening, someone else may just consider to be completely ordinary. These situations may be something that is actually life-threatening, or it could be something that is just anxiety-inducing, like you're running late and you're sitting in a lot of traffic. Our response to these stressors is hardwired into our body, with our brain sending signals to the adrenal glands to release adrenaline and cortisol into the body. Unfortunately, our modern way of life constantly activates this fight or flight phase and sends high levels of cortisol coursing through our bodies. And when we are in a state of constant high alert, our body then has to deal with the physiological consequences, such as high blood pressure, poor digestion, poor sleep. There's a whole host of issues that come about with when we are in a constant state of high alert. Now, are all stressors bad? Absolutely not. Sometimes our sympathetic nervous system gets activated due to really exciting news, or maybe we've had an awesome workout session. But if our nervous system is well regulated, once the perception of stress has passed, our parasympathetic nervous system kicks in. And this is our rest and digest response. It helps us to get back to a state of calm, and our hormone levels return to normal. For a lot of us, it is very difficult to find our way back to this sense of calm, and we can remain in an elevated sense of fight or flight throughout every single day. And this flow affects our health on the daily, as well as our daily life. We can become more anxious. We can have trouble sleeping. We may experience high blood pressure, digestive issues, weight gain, especially around the middle. And we may complain of poor memory or concentration, that whole brain fog. This is why it is essential that we learn how to assist our body in activating the rest and digest phase. And using essential oils and smart supplementation, we can hack that messaging system that is telling our brain to dump stress chemicals. And instead, we can send the message that we are okay. We can activate our parasympathetic nervous system and enter into rest and digest. Now, I've got a link below, and you can check out a perfect kit that I've set up today for you to be able to enter into a rest and digest phase and start to biohack your body and calm down those everyday stressors that we see.